Big Magic Johnson. What has he done?
Well, he's a business person.
He's got AIDS.
Welcome, everybody, to Uncle to Uncle, the only podcast by uncles, for uncles, and it's also for nanas. That's right. This is your Nana's podcast. It takes place in a king-size bed that me and my uncle sleep in, and it's one of the hottest podcasts right now. We're like Kawhi Leonard in NBA free agency. We're ready to be swept off our feet, and I'm joined by the man known as Hollywood Howard, Big Unk. But to me, he is the coolest uncle of my whole world, Uncle Howard.
Well, bork, all you heckin' doggos out there. I'm gonna do you a frighten and give you a mighty good boop snoot. It's Uncle Howard here, and I just gotta say I'm a soft, small burb.
Oh, what in the world are you
That's how the
doing?
kids are talking these days.
Oh,
That's
what
how
a-
the big money's at. You gotta talk like an insipid little ninny, and all of a sudden, you're pulling in the big money. Haven't you ever seen the Arby's Twitter account?
Well, you have the most adorable little snoot, don't you, puppers?
Oh, don't do me a frighten.
You're big puppers, and I'm the little doggo.
You're
alright?
a little dog. That's right.
We got big puppers and the little doggo here. To me, you're Big Unk. You're Big Uncle Howard.
Yeah,
Yep.
big unk. And
You
you're
know-
little unk.
I am Little Unk. We could do Run DMC shirts.
Yeah, oh man.
We got 6 letters.
Lil unk and big unk.
Jesus Christ.
Man, that would be cool.
I don't think anybody has ever done a take on the Run DMC logo and
No,
put their
that
own
might-
acronym.
What if we did something where it was like, that the Black Flag bars? It was like those, but like maybe like Miata's or Mike's Hard Lemonade cans or something like that.
Right.
Instead of the black bars. That would be pretty
the
original.
red bars in the Run DMC logo.
Yeah. Well, I'm talking about the Black Flag ones though. Where
Oh,
it's,
the black flag. I'm sorry. I'm
Yeah.
like, what is he talking about?
No,
Oh,
I
yeah,
was
the
I
Black
was thinking
Flag,
we could do a takeoff of that because people haven't done that much.
No, Black Flag? No,
Yeah.
never. Or how about Joy Division?
Oh, with the wavy lines.
With the wavy lines. I don't know what those could be.
People love that. People love the wavy lines. Joy
They
Division.
do. It's very comforting.
Yeah, Joy Division invented wavy lines, and
Yeah,
then they
form like a
invented
mountain.
depression.
They did. You
Yeah,
know,
the first
Rand-
depressed guy ever.
What's this guy's problem?
Yeah,
Hey, he's a bummed out. Hey, you know
why
what?
the
I'm bummed
long
too.
face, Joy Division?
For a group called Joy Division, they really didn't bring many smiles to people's faces. They just kind of brought us down with them, really.
Let's do our best Joy Division impersonations right
Oh,
now.
no, that's not a good idea.
I'm a sad guy again.
That's really good, Howard. Actually, I can't even front there. I saw the Joy Division movie.
Oh,
First off-
yeah, very funny.
True. You know, as most of the movies we watch are, the Joy Division movie is very funny.
Very funny, very entertaining,
Very entertaining.
and kind of horny.
It was kind of horny. I was shocked to find out it was in black and white. So don't tell me I've never seen an independent movie
Wow.
before.
Well, then you must know about as much history as anybody.
Jesus Christ. You know how it is to fucking walk into a movie theater not knowing what to expect and then seeing that fucking grayscale on the silver screen. That didn't give me a big fright. It got me angry, man.
Oh,
it
it
got
did.
me pissed off.
Oh.
That was a mad doggo. Is that what they say?
Yeah, you were.
I'm a mad doggo.
You were
Rawr.
borking up a storm.
Working up a storm. We cannot do this. We cannot sustain this. But I was pissed. I'm not.
I think I've run out of all of the stuff I know.
Yeah, me too. But yeah, I don't know. I don't want to keep elaborating on this, but I was pissed. And
Yeah.
that movie had some laughs. It was very funny. A lot of the drug stuff, a lot of kooky drug stuff. I mean, it's you know, it's in good taste. It's in good taste and it's good laughs. But why? You know, is this Desi Productions? That's a 70-year-old take for you guys. Desi is.
Oh,
Yeah,
I was
that's
doing. That was I Dream of
Bewitched.
Genie. Oh, was it Bewitched?
No, you're doing I Dream of Genie.
Yeah.
But yes, Desi Productions is Desi Arnaz is a
Yeah.
production company, and it was old. And when I watch a black and white movie, I think this is old. What happened? I know the world used to live in black and white, but we're in color now, Pat, because of Tobey Maguire.
Yeah,
He brought color to the world.
He brought color to the world, and then he brought Spider-Man to the world. He's done it all. Do you, as a Cubano, really identify with Desi Arnaz, and you hope that you can marry a vibrant redhead one day?
You know, as a kid, my sister had a boyfriend. Big whoop. So what?
Yeah,
Who
we
cares?
all did when we were kids. We all
Yeah.
had boyfriends.
And he
Big
had
deal.
an insult for me at times.
Yeah.
It was Little Ricky.
Oh, that's
fucked up. That's fucked up. And that's a racist because he was a white man too.
Yeah,
that's
that
racist as shit.
Well, and I'm sure your sister must have given him the riot act.
Probably not. Actually. Thanks a lot, sis. Good. You know, you don't listen to this.
Yeah.
53 episodes in, but
Hasn't heard a single episode.
good for her. Good for her
Yeah.
to have a moral high ground
You
here.
know what?
A moral standing here.
I can only say that if I had a sister, she would not have heard this because I would have never told her about it.
If you had a sister, she'd be a bombshell and we'd have a problem.
You know what? I'd like to go back to a bug con for just a brief moment and give a big shout out to a guy who.
Whoa, you're not ready to use a time stone, are you?
No, I'm just gonna relate it with my mind stone,
Oh.
which is where I store my memories. But he doesn't listen to us, but at Connor Golden, except take out the vowels. He
Yeah.
was talking to me and he said something about, he was like, man, my mom's never going to believe Joe Hartzler jumped over me. And I kind of looked at him like, yeah, I bet she wouldn't. And then he said something like, yeah, of course, she's heard like the Doughboys before. She like knows about that kind of stuff. And I just thought, like, man, that's, you're good. You're a good son.
You're a good.
You're a good son because he's a good man. I'm not close enough with my mom that I would ever play her the Doughboys or any podcast.
I mean, I love the Doughboys. We squashed all the beef and we met in person. They're great guys, actually. And I like Connor. But yeah, wow. I mean, what people, it's pretty shocking. When some people have normal relationships with their parents and that they share things. It's weird as shit.
I think the best way to have a good relationship with a parent or with anybody is to not let them know about anything you like.
That's kind of how my relationship with our family works.
Yes, our respective families.
Our respective families. Yes. So no, Connor was great. I didn't speak to him much actually, but we became friends. We're Twitter friends at least, not Facebook friends.
He made me laugh during Sleeves and Skeleton Blood's panel.
What did he say? You mean
He asked a question. He said something about, they were talking about how you can only get STDs if you're horny or something, and he said, is that the only way you can get an STD? And Sleeve said, well, no, because of toilet seats. And Connor seemed genuinely thoughtful and said, like, oh, shit. Like, I never thought of it that way, and I laughed.
Yeah. That was a good panel, man. That was a good panel. I will not watch back. I will not go back and watch any BugCon stuff.
No. What happened in the past is in the past.
Yeah.
Especially felonies.
I feel like I really committed to drinking a lot, and I'm not proud of it. But that was an embarrassment or anything like that.
Next year, I don't want to drink so much because I want to feel everything.
I mean, it was great. It was a great experience to be at BugCon. Met so many great people.
I think I'll be less nervous this time, so I won't have to drink quite so much.
Yeah. We'll be less of
Not that I was nervous because I'm Uncle Howard.
That's right, Uncle Howard. Well, when have you ever been nervous? Come on, now.
There was only one time I was nervous, and that was the time that I had to parachute out of United Flight 93. I was like, this baby's going down, and well before the Pentagon. I gotta get out of here.
Glided and well before the Pentagon. How'd you know that information, pal? You hang glided that shit. You knew where they were going?
Yeah, well, canonically our father is D.B. Cooper, so I know how to
True,
get out
you
of
know-
an airplane.
You know a bad flight when you see one. You
Yeah.
know? Yeah. Did you parachute and hand glide?
Yeah. Well, it was at first I got on the hang glider because it's going so fast. I wanted to get pretty far away, and so everything has an equal and opposite reaction. So if you jump out of an airplane in a hang glider, and the airplane's going 500 miles an hour, you're going to go 500 miles an hour in the opposite direction. And I knew wherever those Al Qaeda boys were going. I didn't want to be any part
What
of
did you?
it.
I'm sorry. Who?
Albert K. Daw.
Oh, how could I?
Yeah, I don't want to be anywhere near where those guys were. They seemed like trouble. They were really angry. They had so many knives for an airplane. I thought,
Jesus Christ.
how many knives do you need on any one airplane? I usually take 3 or 4. they had 7, 9,
Lord.
15 knives
Lord.
on them.
We're done. We're canceled.
Well, you guys are bad news, so I got out of there. And you
Now,
wouldn't
first off,
you wouldn't
Howard-
believe the funniest coincidence about that flight that happened later that day.
What's that?
It crashed.
Oh, Jesus. Well, way to spoil the movie I rented for today.
Oh,
I guess I'm gonna pick a new one.
that's the one
Actually,
with Nicolas Cage and Michael Pena
Yeah.
stuck in an
Michael
elevator.
Pena's in that shit.
No, I couldn't be Michael Pena, but I'm gonna look it up now.
So yeah, look it up. I believe Howard. They're called the Al Qaeda.
Oh,
The Al Qaeda.
Quay Sarah.
Al Qaeda. Oh lordy, we're done. I mean,
It is
like, if
Michael
this
Pena.
Okay, good for you. So you're not.
He's a beautiful little boy.
Somebody says, "Hey, Earwolf, get a load of this." They pop in a cassette tape. This is the future of podcasting. They play this, and 11 minutes and 27 seconds in, they're like, "Not a happening."
Oh, then I
Not
will just
happening.
play every episode of Rhonda and Beverly ever that was on Earwolf for them back at them.
Oh, I don't know what that is. The good shit. Howard.
It was a podcast. It was very funny, actually, but one of the characters always. Well, it was mostly very funny, but they did sometimes go a little too far with a joke about what a good name for a cat would be, and the name of the cat was not acceptable to say.
Oh, okay. Well,
She said if the word didn't mean what it meant, would that be a good name for a cat?
Oh no. Is it a
Yeah.
start with a C?
Sounds
like it starts.
It
No,
starts
wait.
a little
No.
north of the alphabet from C, my friend.
It doesn't start with an N.
I'll
does it?
I'll say that when Matt Besser was on the episode, he said the word aloud, even though she said the word that begins with this letter, and he said that letter word aloud, and then said, "I think you should be able to say any word."
Oh no. Well, you know what? I don't think you should be able to say any word. I don't care.
I can't say lots of words. I've got a tongue
You
that's
can't say-
very malformed.
You can't even say Al Qaeda. They're the worst people in the. Well, what happened with ISIS? Is ISIS the new Al Qaeda?
Yeah, because there's nothing cooler than ice.
Lord.
Ice
Anyways.
is cool. That's the full name of the group. Ice is cool.
cool. I don't think so. Well, ice sucks. Ice is even
Yeah.
worse. You know.
Hey, no, I'll go the opposite direction with that. I'll say ice is worse than ISIS.
I agreed with you. That's what I just said.
No, I thought you said ISIS was worse than ice because there's
Oh
an
no! If I
there's
just,
an
I'm
argument
sorry.
to be made.
I'm sorry. Ice is
You know what?
worse than ice. Oh, ISIS.
ISIS is
Sorry.
not worse than ice is.
There's a lot of alliteration in this episode.
We
lot of
can
things.
argue all day about who's better, ISIS or ISIS.
Yeah.
But should we?
No. Well, there's now the Al Qaeda or Al Qaeda, really.
Yeah.
They had that jungle gym set up. That was cool as shit when they sent the video to us, the United States. Like, check out
Yeah.
what we've been doing, and it was like all obstacle courses. Like, holy shit, they're gonna go to our game shows, win all our prize money, and fuck, like Americans will not be able to win anything.
Yeah.
They'll win American Ninja Warrior for sure. Have an Al Qaeda member Al Qaeda member on America Ninja Warrior, and that prize will no longer belong to the Americans.
No.
It would no belong
Well,
to.
because Al Qaeda has most of the ninjas already, so.
true.
And you know something? Al Qaeda won long time ago because guess what, America? They're just living rent free inside your head.
Oh, like my father, John McCain's living rent free in Donald J. Trump's head.
Yeah, that's how you know that somebody really got the one up on you. If you ever think about them, they won.
So Michael Che
Guevara. No one has ever been more defeated than Jack Allison, who is routinely defeated by every single person that he then thinks about.
Never. No, man. Jack owned him. I mean, not owned him, but when I look up Michael Che...
No, Jack won.
Yeah, Jack. Oh, yeah, Jack won. When I looked up Michael Che in Bing News, there's an article about Michael Che has a breakdown over a random fucking guy. And,
Really?
and it was just like... Yeah. And it was just like, it was like showing his screenshots. And Sleeves, friend of the show.
Yeah.
And in real life friend since we met him.
And 9/10 of our audience.
And ninth. God damn it. He showed up there, and then Michael Che showed a comment there. He's like, what? Michael Che said, "What the fuck is BugCon?" And it was just like, come on, Michael. Don't.
Well,
Yeah, don't fuck.
as
fuck around.
always, Michael Che is welcome to appear on Uncle to Uncle.
He is.
To
He's got
defend his good name.
Well, let me. Can I? I'll message him. Like,
Yeah,
okay? Can we start on Instagram?
I sent him a message on Instagram with an account that I hacked a long time ago. It was REI, the outdoor retailers account. I used an account to
You hacked an
message.
outdoor retailer's account?
Yeah, I hacked into REI and I said, from what now on our return policy, that's over. So a lot of people are really mad at REI right now. So. But I messaged Michael Che and I said, hey, appear on Uncle to Uncle. We hate Jack Allison. And he never replied, so...
Fuck him! What a
Yeah.
bitch!
Guess what, Michael Che? We love Jack Allison.
Yeah, joke's on you, pal. The joke is on him. Anyways,
Yeah. Fuck Michael Che.
fuck him. Yeah.
Unless
Fuck
you
him.
want to be on the podcast, in which case we like you.
Unless he want, I said the other day, this man Kevin Sorbo.
Sorbols.
Shut up. Kevin Sorbo
Is
is
he
not
doing
allowed.
you a frighten?
Cut it out, Bork. He is not allowed on Uncle to Uncle, and unless
Hercules himself.
and Andromeda, unless he wants to be on, of course, then we're more than welcome to have a very. We should tell him we have a very conservative podcast, but it's cool conservatives. We're like Prager
Yeah.
U, we're like
Oh.
we're two students of Prager U, and we love to have the man Hercules himself, strong on TV and even showing more heart on Twitter.
Well, he was the professor in the movie God's Not Dead, who was convinced by the brilliant faith of his student that God was not dead.
Wait, was he atheist at first in the movie?
Yeah, he's like a professor who does.
I'm a liberal professor.
He's like, hey, Christians, if God's real, explain why my mother had cancer. and then, they're like, oh, but you've never noticed how beautiful flowers were until your mother had it or whatever. And he's like, you're right. I don't know. I'm just guessing. Those Christian movies, that's the biggest goddamn scam in the entire world. Have you ever seen one of them, Franklin? Have you ever watched a single second of any of them? They're
Yes.
garbage. Everything about them is bad. The production quality is bad. The acting is bad. The writing is bad. The directing is bad. It's all bad. The lighting's bad. The costuming is bad. I don't know what else movies have, but it's all bad. I bet they've got like key grips are bad. If you know what that is, all
Even
that
the
stuff.
key grips? God
Yeah,
damn.
even the best boy, he's the worst boy. It's all so bad. We could make $1 billion fucking dollars, man. We just gotta write some fucking movies about this garbage.
Yo.
You get one of these B-list celebs who's a Christian, because no Christian celebrities ever become major stars. Do the math. That's why they have to become politicians.
You're telling me Sean Astin of Stranger Things and Rudy is a fake Christian?
Rudy. a message to you.
Yeah, okay,
well, no, but that guy's not a leading man. He's
No, he's not.
He's
He's
no
the
Carrie
Encino Man's best
Elwes. Yeah, exactly. We want to get the Encino Man in this movie.
Yeah, Pauly Shore doesn't do this bullshit.
If we could get a Christian movie with an actual leading man, that would be the biggest movie of all time. Because these Christian movies, they make like a billion times the initial investment in them because they're garbage.
They're low. They're low.
They put no money into it. They get one name star, which is always like Shawn Michaels, a former greatest wrestler of all time.
Yeah. They'll get Shawn Michaels. They can get Shawn for sure.
They get Shawn Michaels, and then they get a bunch of decently all right actors from a mega church's youth group. So
they can't even get Jeremy Seville.
They can't even. No, Jeremy Seville wouldn't wipe his ass with
That's
these
true.
scripts.
LaQuisha, she wouldn't bother with that bullshit.
Jeremy Seville, whatever else you want to say about Jeremy Seville, he does his own
right
thing.
now. Yeah. You wouldn't do a Pure Flix movie.
No, he would not do a Pure Flix
movie. That's the best defense of the man you can find.
Jeremy Seville has never been in a movie with Shawn Michaels.
That's true. Not
the
yet.
The Heartbreak Kid.
I think Shawn Michaels would like LaQuisha.
Oh, I did, and I'm a lot like Shawn Michaels.
I found God.
I once threw you through a barbershop window.
You did, you piece of shit. You did.
It was because I was a sexy boy. I was tired of being a rocker.
Well, you know what? I'm still a rocker today, baby. You can find.
You are.
And I still have a lot of the same. Oh fuck! I just unplugged my mic for a moment here.
Yo, you're good. I'm still listening to you.
You're still hearing me. So no, I unplugged my headphones. Yeah, I was about to compare myself to Marty Jannetty, so maybe that's why I had that accident there. So that's God telling me don't do that. Marty Jannetty, that's not a.
That's a good man. That's a friend of the show.
Friend of the show for sure. Yeah. Marty Jannetty.
Very
don't look up Marty Jannetty.
Ethically, in many ways, to myself.
He is. He definitely is. Howard, we're 21 minutes in. We haven't even gotten into our tradition yet. Can I start it?
Please.
Now, since you said all that about Pure Flix, you went through a lot of trouble. My movie, you thought it was going to be The Girl Next Door. Ooh, you thought. I had the DVD case. You were horned up.
You blew my mind. And I hope that's not all.
You were very... It's weird. You were very horned up. You saw The Girl Next Door and thought, oh boy, Franklin bought a porno. And I fooled you. And the movie that's inside the Girl Next Door DVD case.
Ooh, I bet that's inside The Girl Next Door.
It's God's Not Dead 2.
Ooh. What?
2. They made a sequel.
Now you're really twisting my melon.
Yeah, right. Thought you were ready to jerk. It stars Melissa Joan Hart.
Oh, it's hard to jerk off to her.
No, it's not. I mean,
I don't want a woman who can explain it all.
That's true.
Yeah.
So it stars Melissa Joan Hart and that guy from what's his name, Jesse Metcalf. John Tucker Must Die.
Yes.
John Tucker Must Die. He plays a student in this movie. Not a student.
Named
he's
Ton Jucker.
Ton Jucker. No. So in this movie, Melissa Joan Hart gets fired by the liberal school system for teaching the good word of Christ. And you know who?
So liberal.
You know who plays this character of we got to get God out of the school system? Ray Wise. Now, Ray Wise was in a show called Reaper, and he played the literal devil. And in this movie, he plays the devil again, and now, in a less subtle fashion than Reaper.
Didn't he also play Darth Maul?
Ray Wise. You're thinking of Ray something else. Ray, what's his name? Now I got a big
Ray Kroc.
No. Darth Maul. Darth Maul is Ray Parks.
Piss.
Ray Park. There we go.
What if they had been the same? That would have been amazing.
They spell and pronounce their last names entirely different.
They're both Rays, and they both play devils, because Darth Maul's for sure the devil, right?
Oh, my lord. No.
Is Darth Maul the devil?
He is the son of Dathomir.
Dathomir the Double.
No, the plant. Okay, he is the son
He's
of
a
the Night
plant?
Sister. Okay, if you're not gonna take Star Wars lore very serious right now, that's
I
on
want
you.
to know the truth.
He's not. Watch the Clone Wars. How about that? That's pretty cartoony. I take that back. I
The
lost
Clone Wars, is that a cartoon or is that the Democratic presidential primaries?
That doesn't make any sense.
Yeah,
That's
look
the
at-
circus. That you had a joke.
Because all the white guys look the same.
Oh my lord, that's true. They're all clones. Got you.
Yeah.
Okay, that's funny. Anyways, so God's Not Dead 2 is my movie. They'll probably make a 3 if they haven't already. Malibu Dan's in it. You ever heard of Malibu Dan, the Family Man?
No.
It's a Pure Flix original.
Mm.
Yeah. 7 episodes. Ron Howard's brother appeared on an episode, so that tells you it's got to be a good series.
Oh, Clint, the most
Clint.
beautiful man in Hollywood.
The most beautiful
He's
man.
so good looking, they can't be in too many movies because he makes everyone else look too ugly.
True. That's true. That is the exact reason he cannot do it. Howard, let me go to my mini fridge and grab a beer. I'll be right
Yeah,
back
what
in
the
like
hell?
5 seconds.
Are we pausing or am I going to keep talking? I guess I'm going to keep talking. Oh my gosh, I wish I had gotten to pause. I would have gotten a drink from our mini fridge too, but apparently Franklin's a selfish little boy. Well, everybody, guess what? I have a movie of my own to
What is
pick
it?
on, and I don't. Oh, Franklin, hello. I diminished your reputation in the ears of all of our listeners while you were gone.
What?
I'm picking a movie. This
What is
an
it?
excellent movie.
Okay.
It stars, bar none, the greatest actor of all time.
Cool.
He's a nephew.
Like me. Like I
many-
was.
Yeah.
Before I
It
became
ma-
an uncle. I graduated.
I'd be surprised if he's not an uncle, too.
True.
It also stars the man who played the sexiest Batman of all.
Val Kilmer?
That's right.
Oh.
It also stars a man who wanted to pimp your ride.
Exhibit?
Yeah.
What?
And it stars Brad Dourif. This movie is called Bad Lieutenant Port of Call, New Orleans.
Wow.
No, this is a truly fantastic movie. It's directed by this German guy who apparently is smart. I don't know. I haven't seen anything else he's ever made, and I never will, but his name is Werner Herzog.
Ugh, okay. Yeah. He's a foreign actor.
Yeah, he's a German guy. He's, all those creepy Germans out there, like, hello, excuse me.
Uh-oh. Who are you, sir? You can't come into this house.
I heard you diminishing the good names of the Germans.
No. Wait, I recognize you. I've seen you in I've seen you in movies. I've seen you in the computer.
I am currently living in your computer, yes.
I know you.
I am fighting Captain America.
You are Arnim Zola.
Yes, that is true.
Arnim Zola, get out of our computer.
Hail Hydra! Hail Hydra!
No, that's offensive.
First and foremost, Hail Hydra! Gary Shandling, may he never die.
Arnim Zola, you need to look up some shit while you're in the computer. It's not
He
going to
will-
be good for you.
I've uploaded his consciousness. Yes.
Oh no, not. Well, that's good at least. What onto my iPod or something?
Yes, there will be new episodes of the Larry Sanders Show coming out very shortly on HBO. It's not TV, it's HBO.
Arnim Zola, what are you doing here? What is your purpose here on Uncle to Uncle?
Well, as you know, I am a member of Hydra, and
That's
I'm
true.
the most computerized member of Hydra.
Also very true. Why weren't you in Endgame? I felt like you could have helped out.
Well, I was busy. I was helping digital infrastructure getting off the ground in the Seattle region and in San Francisco. The tech companies, they're booming. They need a computer man.
They don't. I mean, you are that. You are a computer man.
Yeah, it's like Jay-Z said, I'm not a computer man. I'm a computer man.
That is 100% true. And Arnim, you can transfer from computer to computer if that's correct, right?
Yeah. That's correct.
Wow.
I'm a lot like the lightning gremlin from Gremlins 2.
Thank you for explaining that for our P-Brain fans who may not be as sophisticated or as well read as me and my Uncle Howard. But Arnim, You don't have to intrude here, and also don't look through our search history, please.
I wouldn't think of it. I've already looked through every search history in the world. I've seen search histories from Dusseldorf all the way to Statlendorf.
Oh no. Well, don't read any of our sites on here, please.
Oh, I will never tell anyone how many bitcoins you have, little Franklin.
Oh no. Get out of here. Get out of here. I'm gonna install McAfee software here.
I don't like that guy.
I don't like him. You were shocked. You were stunned, Howard.
I was stunned into silence.
You know, I'll get the McAfee. I'm gonna go to McDonald's. I'm gonna get that McCafe.
You're gonna get on the VPN. You're gonna bypass the firewalls. You're gonna access the files.
I'm gonna find Christian Slater,
You're gonna
Mr.
give it
Robot
a
himself.
direct deposit of service attack or whatever.
I'm gonna find Christian Slater, Mr. Robot himself, and I am gonna make sure that does not happen again. That is the first and last you hear of Arnim Zola. Because if Uncle to Uncle is about anything, it's a matter of integrity and not having any unwanted characters popping in.
That's for damn sure.
Excuse me.
Oh.
Hello, everybody. Why was I not invited to Big Con?
Dr. Evil, you weren't invited because you have very specific toilet needs that the city of Burbank is not technologically advanced enough to provide.
Why do you think I have number 2? Number 2, Rob Lowe version. Over here. No, he's shy. I have number 2. I want a panel at the BugCon about how to feed sharks with friggin' lasers. I don't want Arnim Zola, the crazy German bastard.
I think we all agree that Dr. Evil should have a panel at BugCon 2020.
I think a panel
I'm gonna get on Twitter right this very second to
I think it'd
ask
be
about
very
it.
sustainable for an entire hour.
Yeah, I can't
be
imagine that joke running out.
What joke? I want to teach people how to
You're
train
right,
their
you're
own
right.
sharks have freaking lasers. Why are you escorting me? Stop it. Okay, bye,
get
Dr.
outta
Evil.
here.
Wow. Well, there we go. Some unwanted guests tonight on Uncle to Uncle.
Yeah, we've had a lot of criminal masterminds coming.
Jesus
on tonight.
Christ. You have a doctor of evil who has a PhD in evil, and you have a man who lives in a computer.
Yeah, a little pervert in the computer.
He is a little pervert. He's like 5'3". He's a little
like-
pervert, man.
Maybe that's what happened to Mini-Me.
Oh, he is with Paul Walker and Brian from Family Guy.
He was caught and compromised.
No, well, yeah, he was caught and compromised, but now his end's not
He
permanent. 'cause
lives on in our heart.
He's got a new beginning in heaven.
Yeah.
Isn't that beautiful?
Yeah, that is
Start
beautiful.
over.
And that's what matters most of all. Is
That
heaven.
is what matters. Heaven, getting into heaven. You gotta have the credentials.
I've got some bad news about heaven, though. I guess it's braver to admit that you did something bad than to just do something bad and hope no one knows about it. I broke heaven.
You broke heaven. What do you mean you broke heaven?
Well, remember how I used to have all of the Infinity Stones?
I do remember. You traded him for something else in space.
Yeah. Yeah, that's right. I traded in the Wonder Woman's gauntlets.
Wasn't it brave of me? You know, I told you, Howard, if there was some sort of bare-bottom spanking policy to intruders on Wonder Woman Island, that I would take this punishment for you and allow you to go free.
Yeah, but if you got spanked on the bottom by a Wonder Woman, your eyes would fly all the way
But
out
I
of
would
your
probably
face.
die. That's
yeah,
right.
you would,
They are very strong.
Your spine would just get shot out the top
They
of
are
you like
strong.
a fatality. It would be
Yeah.
like up X.
It wouldn't be a fun cherry
Scorpion.
red. It wouldn't be a
No.
fun cherry. It would be the bad kind of cherry
It
red.
would be one of the most honest cherry reds you could get, though.
That being said, if anybody
sir.
goes to Wonder Woman Island and they find themselves potentially about to face some capital punishment, let me take this punishment for you.
Yeah.
I don't care what they do
please.
to me, or how
Chop me in
titillating it might
half,
be.
Kelly Preston.
She in the film?
I don't know.
I don't
Probably
know.
not.
I only know the Israeli actress.
Oh, because we boycott her.
We boycotted her. Yes.
Yeah,
We're
we
done.
didn't see that movie.
We didn't. I didn't see it in theaters.
I definitely haven't seen it several times.
You see? How dare you? Jesus Christ, Howard.
I
need
would
to-
never.
Ah. I think it's too old timey for me, man.
I had to see it the first time to make sure I didn't like it. And then I had to see it
It's
the
too
second.
old timey, man.
Yeah, and then I had to see. Yeah, there's a lot of history going on in this movie.
I know.
There's a man wearing a fez. In fact, let's see what else is there. There's Chris Pine, who is the only actor named Chris that hasn't been in a Marvel film.
It's true. Yeah, that's a good point. Very good point.
Yeah,
Anyways,
what's he
Howard.
hiding?
I don't know. He's hiding something because he did a TNT series recently, so he's got something to hide.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Tits and tits.
Tits and Tits TNT. There we go. New home of AEW. Fuck 'em. Anyway, speaking of
Hell of a
AEW, we got a question. We got some fan questions to read through.
Oh dear.
I guess we can't get through my topic today.
Oh,
is
we
good.
can.
I don't think so. We'll see. I don't
We'll
think
see.
we can. Teach is asking us, how bad did the state of Florida smell over the weekend during Fighter Fest of AEW? That's from Teach. I
That's
don't thi-
racist.
That's well, it's offensive to the nerd community.
It's offensive to the Florida community.
Yeah, I'm sure it smelled terrible in Daytona, but I believe there was a local hero, some pro wrestler on the scene there. I believe a jumpin' Jim was spraying people with Axe to help out AEW and make sure the scent, if there wouldn't be another pants shitter. So that's very noble of Jim,
Yeah,
Florida hero.
I heard that Daytona was actually particularly fragrant that weekend. And flagrant, sure. But it was all in all well and good. And they had a wonderful time. And the only person that shit their pants this time was Cody Rhodes. Because
There
he
you go,
heard
hit in the
Jumpin'
head with a
Jim was
chair.
in town. And he was scared.
He heard Jim was in town, and that was it. That was
Yeah.
it. He staged a fake injury so he could be helicoptered out of the arena.
Total
Like a coward.
evacuation of the bowels.
Evacuation of the bowels and evacuation of himself.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, he
well,
flew away with like in a comic books when the Joker used to have a helicopter and the helicopter had like the face of the Joker on the front. Cody Rhodes has a big Cody Rhodes helicopter. It's got big bleach blonde hair.
Jesus
It's
Christ.
actually cool, even though you want to think it sucks.
Yeah, that would
The
legit
Cody
be cool if
Rhodes
you had that.
story.
Yeah. Thank you, Cody Rhodes.
Do you admit, Franklin, that Cody Rhodes is kind of cool?
Never. I cannot do that. Never, ever, 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 ever. Never.
What about when he pretended like his wife got hurt at some Wrestle Kingdom and then she?
I'm sorry.
wouldn't check-
I
There was some. I think it was Wrestle Kingdom, and he was wrestling.
I don't know what you're doing. Yeah. She faked like she was her. Yeah.
Yeah, and then he checked on her, and she was like, ha ha ha, and then he was like, ha 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 ha. They were both crazy. That was cool.
I don't know. He likes comic books too much, though. His wife's
every
his wife's a
wrestler
hell of an
does.
athlete.
Yeah,
His wife's a
she's
hell of
one,
an athlete.
one of the most gifted athletes I've ever seen.
That's true. Credit to
Yeah.
credit to Brandy. Heck of an athlete. Nothing but respect.
A heck of an athlete.
Next question comes from
And her
Nick.
husband's well spoken.
Cody's very well spoken, actually. Yes. For a dum dum, he speaks
Yeah.
rather well.
Yeah.
Yeah, for an idiot. She's lovely though. But
Yeah.
anyways, next question comes from Nick at Yingling. Okay.
Tremendous beer.
He's a beer guy, obviously. He loves to
Yeah,
pound
a
them down.
beer snob.
A beer,
What is the horse blanket like on that IPA?
Is that a
Nick,
term
after
for
you-
real?
Yeah, they use a horse blanket as a flavor.
Anyways, he's asking if I'm being confronted by an attacker twice my size, what are the best 5 techniques to devastate their face?
So he's
Damn.
being attacked by Bad Luck Fale.
Yes, Bad Luck Ballet, enemy of the show.
Yeah, big man, or we could say pretend that Big Black Boykins was still alive, but also bad, or just one of Tracy Jordan's, guys.
Grizzin.com?
I don't know what their names
The
were.
Grizzin.com.
The big men.
They're big boys. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
So, anyway, so he's asking.
What are the best techniques to destroy a big boy?
Yeah. Okay. So you're the guy who's done like judo
Oh,
stuff.
yeah, that's right. I've done judo. I've done a lot of forbidden techniques.
Touch of death?
I've done a lot. Yeah, I learned the touch of death from the
what,
ninja. From the ninja that Batman fought on the lava flow. I would say the number one best technique is good stabbing.
God, that's not even like, let's just have a knife. That's their advice, have a knife?
Always have a knife. If you don't have a knife, you don't value your life.
So you have a knife, you have a knife, you wear Vibrams, and for those
You know what they say? Yeah, I wear Vibrams, and I always say, happy knife, happy wife. So,
Well, what do you know about that?
well, I've stabbed many men to death, and I believe that many wives in the world are happy as can be.
Yeah, that I can agree
Do
with.
the math.
Next question comes from Sleeves.
Uh,
What are you doing?
oh, I thought he was Teach. I'm sorry.
What's wrong with Teach?
Let's not get into that.
That's like
Sleeves-
50% of our fan base.
No, Sleeves is 50% of our fan base. Teach is just a guy.
It's 10% of it.
Hey, listen up, Teach.
Oh, is that a joke?
Yeah.
Okay. Like, hey, like, what's his
Hey,
name's character?
teachers, leave them kids
Hey,
alone.
Teach, leave. Okay, that's fine. Okay,
Yeah.
so God, now you got me doing it. Sleeves is asking, how does it feel to have such terrible fans?
Real bad.
mean-
It's dreadful. Every day I wake up and I wish I had it, because I know that I'm gonna go on Twitter and I'm gonna put out my best effort. I'm gonna try so hard. I'm gonna lay my soul bare for all you people. And
Yeah.
what do I get? What do I get in return, Franklin? Well, what do you get in return? What do any of us get in return?
I got a free movie the other day from, well, I can't say it's not canon anymore.
It's not canonical.
It's not canonical. My side activities.
Hey, it's
I got
not
to see
canonical.
Midsommar for free because of something I've done on Twitter that I
Yeah,
won't talk about anymore.
I heard that movie is the real mids.
It's
Oh my-
spooky. It is spooky, bro. I hated that, man. I mean,
Yeah,
it's
you
a
don't
good
like
movie.
the scaries.
I don't like scary stuff, dude. It was like a smart kind of psychological terror. Like I didn't like that shit, man. I mean, it's fine. It's a smart movie. It scared me and it fucked me up for like 2 days. I didn't like that shit.
I know. I had to give you extra little cuddles and stuff.
You did. You helped me sleep, but man, when I got home, I was a little peeved. Not peeved, but I was like, hell, that's scary and that's horrible. And
I said, come into my arms, my soft, small burb.
you know what Midsommar
And
taught
you
me?
said, you heckin' doggo.
You know what Midsommar taught me?
Hmm.
Never experience a different culture other than your own. Because
Yes.
they're likely to hurt you and likely to kill you. And you know what? In that movie, there was a Maze Runner in there. You know the Maze Runner franchise?
Yo, yeah, of course.
There's a Maze Runner in that movie.
Because he goes through the maze.
You think he could have fucking gotten out of there? I'm sorry, I spoiled. Oh no! Hey everybody, the Maze Runner dies in Midsommar. I spoiled partial thing of a movie. You knew he was gonna die. I ruined the movie.
So this movie, it's about somebody running from culture to culture's bedroom. Is that correct?
No. You're gonna
Is
see
that
it.
close enough to correct?
Not even. No, it's too. They went to another country. I never even heard of this fucking country before.
That's a mistake.
That's mistake number one. This girl went with her boyfriend and his friends to another country.
Why?
That's a bad idea.
You're asking for it.
That's a bad idea. Not only that, the cool guy, the Maze Runner, was like, "Are we gonna go party at Stockholm?" And the foreign guy, who's not good. I'm sorry, I'm spoiling Midsommar, people. I am spoiling the foreign guy is like, "No, we're going straight to my commune." And I was like, he's creepy.
That's a bad scene.
That's a bad, this movie taught me so much. I will not go to another country for as long as I live, obviously.
No,
And if I
hell
do,
no.
by accident, it will be in a populated area, like a New York City type area at all times. So Sleeves, if your question is, should you go travel anywhere outside of God's country, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it, bro.
Oh.
The Maze Runner couldn't get out of it.
The guy who made Midsommar also directed Hereditary, which I have mentioned on the show as a very, very funny movie.
It's a very funny movie.
Very
you know,
light,
we've talked about
easy watching.
Nicolas Cage in United 93, another comedic
Yeah.
film. We've
Very
talked about
Precious, also a very funny movie.
Precious. You know what? This is a shoot, by the way, Uncle Howard. This is a shoot.
Yeah.
Like everything we do is a shoot here.
Yeah, we're all shooters.
We're all shooters. We shoot our loads, and we let you people take it all in. And we, I speaking to a girl,
Face the loads, everybody.
speaking to a young lady, about like 27,
God bless her.
and she was an extra in Precious. How cool is that?
Ooh, that's the coolest.
She was in a museum scene.
Precious, based on the novel Sapphire, or
By-
based
by
on
the
novel
author
Push
Push?
by Sapphire.
Yeah, so I was speaking to somebody who was in Precious. She was a lovely lady and nice girl. So moving
Well,
on.
God bless her.
Bless
I
her
would
heart.
like. I would like it noted that Shoot was born in the same hospital that Sapphire was born in.
Sapphire from
From
Charm
Flavor
School?
of Love. Yeah.
Yeah, wow. From
Yeah.
Flavor Love and Charm School.
Yeah.
Wow. She wrote a hell of a book. Sapphire
Oh.
read, she made a hell of a movie and from a book. How many people can say that? Very few.
Maybe only Harry Potter because he wrote the Bible.
That's true. Harry Potter did write the Bible, which turned out to be Mel Gibson's finest movie. So
Yeah, that all worked out well for everybody.
yeah, and they've never got in trouble since.
Nope. Who?
Next question, Alaskan Tush.
This is
the
a good man.
This is the first good question we've ever had.
Yeah,
this is
it's
the
one
first-
of them. Yeah.
This is one of like 3.
I liked the question about attacking the faces. Actually,
like that
I
one
thought
a
that
lot, 'cause
was-
they're
yeah,
violent,
I like violence.
You're a
If
Nick
everyone out
Gage
there could
type.
ask me, yeah, I'm a real MDK gang affiliated.
What's
Ask me some
MDK
questions.
stand for?
Murder, death, kill.
What about murder, death, kill, L?
Gang.
MDKL.
Murder, death, kill.
Loitering.
Loitering. Yeah, that's
That's
the
what I
worst
was.
crime.
Yeah, those are all the big crimes, my man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you always see signs that say no loitering. You never see signs that say no murdering.
Yeah.
What's the bigger issue?
That's true. Everybody hates a loiterer. But
Yeah,
we
no.
talk, but we know murder is part of day to day.
America loves a murder. Look at any TV show you'll watch any night. NCIS, greatest show ever, right? What's it always
Wrong.
about? Murders. What else do you want to watch? You want to watch House? Well, murder, but diseases.
Lupus. I think House is more lupus oriented.
Well, Lupus is one of the leading murderers of men.
Yeah. You know, I don't know who Lupus thinks he is.
Yeah,
Get
listen
outta
up.
here.
Listen up, Lupus. It's a little suspicious that it's never you.
He always has an alibi.
Yeah, it's always. Oh, it couldn't have been me. It's never me.
So Alaskan Tush asks us,
Well, you know what?
Yeah.
Dr. House has to be the primary suspect in most of those crimes. He's the common element at all of them.
my friend Randy, for so long, said Dr. House is the other guy who's not Joe Pesci in Home Alone. And I said,
Daniel
you are
Stern.
an asshole. You are an asshole. That you are so wrong.
Yeah.
And this is the
God,
guy
I
who
wish it was.
he's not an idiot. He's a very smart man.
No, very
and,
smart.
And like he's like, I don't say he's never wrong or anything like that, but he insisted on this. It was a very bizarre situation where he insisted Daniel Stern from Home Alone 1, 2 is Dr. House. And it's like, you're an idiot because Dr. House has a cane.
I used to get Daniel Stern and Chris Elliott mixed up.
That's a good, yeah, that makes sense. I've got John Voight and the other one mixed up. Christopher Walken. Hey, it's me, Christopher Walken.
The difference is Christopher Walken maybe killed Natalie Wood, and John Voight is an asshole.
Is an asshole. Well, like daughter, like father, because Angelina's
Wow.
terrible. No, that's a good John Voight. Wow, my daughter does not want to talk to me anymore. I don't know what I did. Oh, wow. Angie, stop kissing your brother like that, please. Stop dating
Yes.
Billy Bob. Angie, wow. Your melons, it's confusing for me.
You lost it, but you did sound a lot like a guy from Welcome Back, Kotter at the end. So.
Lost it? I never had it, moron.
Hey, okay.
No, not next question. This question I haven't been
You
able
would
to
ask
read.
what the question was.
Well, you know what? Just when you think you have all the answers, I change the questions.
Whoa, Rowdy Ruddy.
Rest in peace.
Murdered.
Murdered, for sure murdered, because he was
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah, one day.
He was wrestling not too fucking long ago.
Yeah.
Then he died.
He was wearing a kilt and taking bong rips at the gathering of the Juggalos.
That's bullshit. Roddy Piper was killed. Next question.
Yeah.
I'm not even gonna get to this. But no, this is a great
Yeah,
question.
to hell
Which
with
member?
you, pal.
Which member of VIP would you want to take out to Joe's Stone Crap? Now, for those that don't remember, VIP was one hell of a show by Pam Anderson, and this was early 2000s. So a lot of us, and this is like early 90s, late 2002 is when the final episode aired. And for a lot of us who didn't have the internet, didn't have high speed, didn't have anything at our fingertips, a lot of you younger fans, I don't mean to go on a tangent here, Howard. A lot of these younger fans, they've had porn at their fingertips for as long as they can remember.
Oh,
They can access anything on their phone, anything they want. It bothers me a little bit. You didn't pay your dues. You didn't go through a magazine.
You don't know anything about thehun.net.
You don't know anything about a VHS tape.
Yeah.
You don't know anything
about Ron Jeremy being excited to see him genuinely.
Yeah. So my pick, everybody thinks, big Pam Anderson.
What's she ever done? She got Hep C.
It's a good joke. We made a good joke this episode. Huh?
One!
We made a good joke
We've
tonight.
been doing this shit for over a year.
We made a good joke. We got our first good question. We made our first good joke.
We're making it, baby.
We are making it.
We're climbing that ladder.
We're climbing that ladder, and we're talking about VIP. We're getting close to the climax of tonight's episode. Oh, yeah. That's right. That's a sex term I heard, actually. Climax. So my pick is the short-haired VIP. That's right. Natalie Latano. She was the short-hair lady in VIP. There's a VIP video game, actually, for PS1. Try playing that without nutting. You can't do it.
Yeah, it's impossible.
It's impossible to do. You can't finish the game because you're too busy jerking off. It's unfortunate, really, but that's how it goes. So Natalie, the actress, Natalie
Raitano.
because I looked at some Getty images of her, and she, yeah. I mean, this is not a horn dog show, though, Howard. So I do apologize to people listening with their families and their nanas.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Nana. First of all, we respect you two more than anyone else.
We do, because this is your Nana's podcast. You pull up to the retirement home, you put this on a cassette tape deck, and you blast it, because they can't hear for shit.
I'm gonna have to make possibly the fact that this answer is so non-controversial, it will become controversial.
No, don't say it.
Pam Anderson. She is my number one pick from that era.
You mean Valerie Irons from the show?
Valerie Irons.
That's right. Wait, why is it listed as a comedy series?
The most of all the VIPs. No one could be more important. She bodyguarded some of our greatest celebrities we've ever had. Jay Leno, Stone Cold Steve Austin, Sir Charles, the round mound of rebound.
She did it all on the show?
Yeah.
I gotta watch this shit. It's 88
Yeah.
episode. That's awesome. That's a
not
lot
that
of
many.
shit.
We can get through that in like a week and a half.
Shit, yeah. So, for those that don't know, Valerie Irons, a hot dog stand employee, accidentally saves a beloved movie star from an overzealous fan. Mistaken for a highly skilled bodyguard, she's approached to serve as the now famous face of an elite bodyguard agency renamed VIP, Valerie Irons Protection. Her employees, who really are bodyguards, consist of model-esque women, just like in real life.
Yeah.
Remember that bodyguard, that security guard at BugCon?
Big Black Boykins. Beautiful woman.
That's you could have said nephew of him. That's still pretty
What?
bad.
Oh, I wasn't talking about the bodyguard at BugCon, but
Oh,
yeah,
you're-
sure. I was just like, oh no, the first bodyguard I thought of.
He wasn't a bodyguard. He was just a friend.
He was his helper.
His helper
Like,
was Rob's special needs.
Yeah,
He was pretty
like,
dumb.
Big black boykins would be like, "Hey Rob, you're about to have a seizure."
It's like, thank you, big black. Thank you. Where's drama? I have a dog. Okay, I can do a Rob Dyrdek. Sorry.
Yeah, you did do a pretty good guy having a seizure.
Yeah, right. Gosh. Okay.
Oh dear.
Sorry.
Anyway, yeah. It's
Sorry.
okay. We're
So-
mad at you.
So yeah, I would take the short hair Natalie Rotano to Joe's Stone Crabs. We'll feast on some crabs, and then we'll feast on each other's flesh in the sack. That's right. And
Daddy
Howard, you will not be
likey.
allowed in the room.
Oh, I might not be allowed, but I'll be in there.
Dick. No? Nice to know.
And that too.
No, Lord. Next question comes from Jenny. Great
One
friend.
of our only smart listener, probably.
This is our only smart listener. She is legit too smart to even listen to a minute of this, because Hollywood Howard versus Howard K. Stern versus J. Howard Marshall. Wow. J.
and
Howard
then-
Marshall.
Yeah, at first she said Howard K. Stern or Hollywood Howard. Note that I said Howard K. Stern,
Yeah.
not Howard Stern.
No.
And then she realized that J. Howard Marshall was also another Howard suitor of Anna Nicole Smith.
Oh,
And
wow.
That is an excellent point, because Howard K. Stern married her, and of course she married J. Howard Marshall, and famously everyone thought she was just gold digging.
Right.
However, what they don't know is there was a third Howard.
No, you dated Anna Nicole Smith?
Oh, I wouldn't say I dated her.
Oh, Lord, don't get gross.
I married her.
What?
She's the only woman that I've ever legally given my soul to.
Jesus, Howard Christ. Anna Nicole Smith?
Yeah.
Wow, she's my aunt?
Yeah, she's your aunt.
Frankie needs some milk here.
Trim spa, baby.
Yeah, trim spa, baby. Wow, so that's why you have all those trim spa bucks.
Yeah, I got the trim spa bucks, and also that's why I get all those Naked Gun 33 and the third royalties.
Was that featured in the movie?
She was in it. She was the femme fatale.
Oh, right.
Starring alongside the great Leslie Nielsen. May
Leslie
he
Nielsen.
rest in peace.
Oh, God. You know,
Friend of the show, Leslie Nielsen.
Leslie Nielsen and Steve Martin are the same person, by the way.
No, Leslie Nielsen's way hornier. than
That's
Steve
true.
Martin.
He's very hornier. Friend, I don't know if he's a friend of the show, but he's a friend of OJ.
Well, yeah, but you'll note that after this weird point in like 1995, you never saw them together anymore.
You know, that's weird. I don't
That
want
is
to.
weird. I wonder what happened.
What happened to OJ? That guy was a star.
He was a funny guy.
True. He's back on
He was
Twitter now, actually.
Very good at and I you know what?
Where have you been, buddy?
He said some good things about voting.
He did. He's like, well, I don't know who to vote for this presidential election, but I wish them all the best. Like, that was a class move.
Yeah, he said something like he was like, "Don't let anyone else make up your mind for
That's
you."
true. He said, don't watch that post-show nonsense. You
Yeah.
make up your own mind. I thought that was really good advice.
I genuinely
It's like,
thought,
God damn it.
I hate that O.J. Simpson is a better political advisor than like people who've been to Harvard and haven't murdered like a waiter.
Christ. Well, he's not better than us because we know exactly what's happening in Venezuela.
And we know exactly who to vote for.
That's right.
Yep. Whoever you want.
Whoever you want. That's right.
Yeah.
Or put Jesus Christ's name on the ballot.
Yeah, Jesus always comes first.
Yes.
But listen up, husbands. If you're smart, it'll be your wife that always comes first.
Oh, well.
Little word to the wise.
Well, I guess that's where I always make my mistakes because I always
That's-
come first.
Well,
All
and
6
you
times.
you should because of science. But
That's true. Yeah, that's true.
yeah.
You know, I won't even elaborate. I don't. Everybody thinks I brag so much because I've made sex. You know what?
6
times. However, since I changed history recently, guys, I regret to inform you all, I'm only a 5-time sex haver
You're
because
back
of
to
I
5.
altered events in history that led me from not making the sex with the blue martini waitress last year. So I'm back to 5. I gotta make the sex again. I'm back to 5.
You've been very irresponsible with the time stone, Frank.
You think if I knew, there was a time period where I made sex 8 times. It was only lasted a week, but because I wanted to win the lottery,
Yeah.
and then I won the. I gotta fix shit, man.
That was when your number 3 was Yasmin Bleeth.
That's right. During the President Dole administration.
Yeah, under Dole.
Under President Dole.
Dole Kemp, man, those were good years.
Dole and Sean Kemp, dude?
Yeah,
That was a
Sean
good
Kemp.
year, man.
Yeah.
Sean Kemp was one of the best VPs you could ever find, man.
he
The Rain
was-
Man.
Yeah, I
That's-
always made it rain, baby.
That's the friend of the show, the Rain Man.
Yeah, Sean Kemp, welcome on the podcast anytime.
Sean Kemp, Detlef Schrempf, Bob Dole, if his handler can help him.
I'll hold Bob Dole in my lap like a little baby.
Thank you. I'm so
I'll let him suckle on my nipple.
I need nourishment.
Yeah.
Bob
you
Dole
don't.
needs nourishment.
Do you think there's ever been
That's a good impression, man. Topical.
do you think there's ever been like an old baby that like needs nourishment, so they give it a feeding tube but then connect it to the mother's nipple?
I guess. I don't know how that works. I guess.
I
You got a visual of Bob Dole sucking on tits or something?
I'm just thinking of Bob Dole with a feeding tube going into his
Licking his
belly,
lips?
leading directly out of his tits.
Bob Dole, man. He gets people to help him. Bob Dole can't go to the bathroom.
Anybody out there who's an artist, please draw that image that I just described.
Bob Dole sucking on tits for fucking milk.
No, but
dude?
I want it going straight into the feeding tube.
Oh, okay. Got you.
I want feeding tube goes straight into Bob, like up his nose or whatever, like it does
Somebody's
in
tit?
movies, and then
Yeah.
the other side is connected to someone's tit on the other
To the
side of
VIP
room.
women?
Yeah, and it's just pumping in tit milk into his
Christ.
feeding tube.
This is why we don't have a contract with the major.
Yes, we do. I got news for you.
Whoa. What's that?
I just got assigned to Vudu.
You got assigned to what? Voodoo? Fuck is Voodoo?
VUDU.
What?
That's the only thing I'm watching these days.
Oh, you mean that shitty movie service?
Hey, I don't like the way you're talking about
Those
Vudu.
ads?
That's Voodoo's the one that's keeping bread on the table, pal. So you better start showing some respect.
First off, this is a Crackle 7, allegedly. household.
Crapple.
No. You pronounced it wrong. I'm gonna let you
No.
apologize and.
What are
pronounce
you
it.
gonna do? What are you gonna do? Are you gonna see the police and?
Shut up! I got the joke right once. I can get it right again, bitch.
Okay, do it.
If you see the police, Warner Brothers Studios. God damn! The name gets me every time. Warner.
That's why they call this Franklin's World.
Like, okay. Regardless, I can get the joke right whenever I want to. I don't feel like it right now. Big deal. So what? Who cares? This is a
Like,
Crackle
you admit
house.
that.
So you're tempted by forbidden fruit right now, Howard, and the fruit is
Oh.
not very safe. You can't savor
You
that
know,
fruit.
Oh, everyone's heard about the Crackle. What 5 or whatever?
Crackle 7, the Crackle 7.
7.
The
7
name is the
idiots, as
Crackle
far as I'm
7.
concerned. Where I'm coming from, we're talking about the voodoo villains. Everyone
The-
wants to be one of them.
The voodoo
and
villains.
guess what? Yeah, the voodoo
The
villains.
voodoo villains?
Yeah, where
Nobody's
there's
talking
lots-
about them.
Everybody's about to be.
Well, why is that?
Because I'm starting it up, and guess what? Guess who's in the voodoo villains?
The members of the Crackle 7 are swore an oth to secrecy, actually. So
Well, I'm not ashamed of my members, so I'll just
I'm
go
not-
ahead and tell you.
fuck you. Who are they?
Paul Walker's best friend,
No. Who's his best friend?
Vin Diesel.
Bullshit. That's bullshit. Who
Well,
else?
Voodoo Vin.
Voodoo Finn. Fuck out of here, bro.
Yeah,
Fuck out of
that-
here.
That was easy.
Crackle 7 is real. We were in a room together. We shared a ceremony.
Yeah, I was in a room together with all the Voodoo villains.
Oh yeah, wow.
That room was the White House room when we all got awards from the last good president we had.
Bob Dole.
Well, it was an alternate timeline, Bob Dole. So it was Bob Dole, but it was a Bob Dole who was also John McCain. And yeah, I was in there with Vin Diesel. We saved Brazil.
Brazil.
They were trying to rob entire bank vaults at a time, and we thought, hey, no way, pal. We got to get some grappling hooks on our cars.
We'll do it. So wow, Vin Diesel, big deal. Mark Vincent's his real. His name is Mark Vincent.
No, that's not true.
His name is Mark Vincent.
Why would you say that?
His name is Mark Vincent.
Well, everyone has a real name that we'd rather not people know.
That's very true, actually. That's part of the premise here.
Isn't that true? Estebraldo.
Okay, very funny. Who are these other members, or will you even share them?
Oh, you want to know who else is in the Voodoo Villains?
I guess I want to have a good laugh.
Well, let's talk about the former Vice President of the United States, Richard Cheney.
Dick Cheney?
Big Dick Cheney.
Yeah, what's he ever done?
Yeah, I don't know. What's Sean William Scott ever done?
Fuck you! What has he done? He's not in your. He's not in Voodoo. He's not in the Voodoo Villains.
Well, he'd be surprised to hear that since he is.
He'd be surprised because he's in the fucking. Allegedly, I'm not even gonna spill any beans. You know, Gary Balls Out, Gary the tennis coach. You know what that movie screams under, right? Crackle.
Oh, I know, but I know
Crackle.
which.
You know
I
who helped in that movie? Van Robichaux.
Van Wilder. You know who is ashamed of that movie's on a Crackle and would kill his own mother for it to be on Vudu?
Not Sean William Scott.
Sean. Oh, I just call him Sean, actually.
Oh, fuck you.
But I guess you wouldn't know who I was talking about if I said that. Oh, you're doing a doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo at
Fuck
me?
you. No, I'm not going to do that. You're all right. I am above that. I will say. You know.
The most legitimately heated moment in all of Pillow Uncle to Uncle history. Pillow Uncle to Uncle.
Yeah. Get the name right.
Yeah,
Get
well,
the name
it's
right. Can you get the
because-
name right?
No, because the time stone.
Well, we're uncle to uncle. Always have been. And
Always will be.
always will be. Yes, we always will be. First off, Voodoo is trash. It's trash. What movies do you have? Wild Wild West? Jim West? Desperado?
yeah.
Rough Rider? No You Don't Want Nada? That's a horrible song.
I got Buffalo 66. A great pervert movie.
Wow.
I
Great.
have...
What, the season 1 of Grounded for Life? Season 1 of Grace Under Fire? Voodoo's trash.
Hey,
You
guess
guys are
what?
bored out of your minds hanging out watching
Oh.
that bullshit.
Am I going to be bored watching Falling Down with your main man, Michael Douglas?
Oh, Michael Douglas. Yeah, I like people who
Big
don't get throat
Michael
cancer.
Douglas. What did he ever do?
I like people who don't.
He's
get
got throat cancer!
Oh. You know what? I'm not gonna have this argument with you here. I'm not gonna
Listen,
feed into this. Do you
we
have a
can all
Twitter
argue
handle?
all
Because
day.
the Crackle
Yeah,
7 have a
sure.
are on Twitter. What are the Voodoo Villains on? Angel Fire.
Well, yeah, you can find us on Twitter. You just follow us at Shampoodler and send sexually explicit direct messages. That is right.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah, he'll love that.
Yeah.
Yes. Anyways,
Also-
Howard.
yeah.
They can find Shampoodler, but where can they find us?
Well, it's hard to say. I'm on Twitter at meottaguy4 number U letter. That's where I'm on Twitter. We're on Spotify. We're on iTunes. We're on Stitcher. We're on whatever kind of generalized podcast platform you find. If you can subscribe to us, please do. If you can like us, please do. If you can write a little review, I wish you would. I hope it's 5 stars. I'd even say it's okay if it's 4. If it's anything less than that,
Don't encourage
shit.
4 stars.
Yeah, no, we don't want 4, but I mean, I guess it makes it look more honest. Otherwise, it just looks like your mom did your science report project for you.
The Dobos have a lot of moms, aunts, and uncles, I guess.
Yeah, well, they got a lot of mommies.
Lucky
They're
guys.
yeah.
More moms, more milk.
Ooh, that's what I'm talking about.
That's a joke from them, actually.
Oh.
They said double the
Well-
moms, double the milk in the Paul Rust episode. They're funny guys. And
Yeah,
they
funny
also
looking.
happen to be... No, I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to say it.
They happen to be
No, don't worry about it. They're just friends.
We're
just friends.
enemies of
No,
the show.
no, not my
Why
enemies.
not? Why not? Are you afraid
Don't worry
to
about it.
declare them as such?
Don't worry about it. Okay, how about that? Don't worry about it.
Oh.
None of your beeswax. How about that?
Oh, I'm not worried about it. I'm very comfortable declaring them enemies of the show.
Well, they're not enemies of the show because they were
Well-
in room 521. You know what? I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say it. It's not under your beeswax.
You know who was in room 314?
It's not even 316, so that's lame as shit. It could be Austin 316. Would be dope as
No,
fuck.
because I added 2 people and then I wasn't 316. And the 2 people I added was Stan Hansen and Bruiser Brody.
Cool. They're not alive, but cool.
No, they are if you got the time stone, dum dum.
Oh, great. Yeah, they are alive in the Dolan Kemp administrated.
They're in they're in the quantum realm.
They're in the quantum realm. Well, better get them out of there. They're fucking size of a little fucking ant there.
It's a good prank to call a tobacco store and say, "Do you have Prince Albert in the quantum realm?"
Yeah.
And then you say, "Better let him out."
No, it's not. I guess that's a good joke. Anyway, they can find me at Bug TV Franklin on Twitter. We have t-shirts available, Uncle to Uncle. You can find them at the bazizio.shop.com. Please buy them. They are a genuinely sick shirt designed by Blair, who is the best.
Yeah, she's our little angel.
She is tremendous.
She's our daughter.
She's not our daughter, but
Yeah, our biological daughter.
our biological daughter.
50% my DNA, 50% yours.
In the Dolan Kemp administration
Era.
that
Yeah.
life, that reality. In this reality, where Dolan Sean Kemp did not win, she's
Yeah.
just a friend of the show. And anyways, I would just like to say, if you think
Wait, did you tell them what your podcast or what your Twitter name is?
at Bug TV Franklin,
Okay, sure.
why?
I don't know, cause I worry that sometimes you just feel like you don't get all the shine you deserve, Franklin.
I get more shine than I have. Anyways,
Then who?
no, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Franklin.
No,
Franklin?
don't worry about it.
Franklin, I want you to hear the next 3 words out of my mouth very, very clearly.
I don't want to hear
Because
them.
this
I don't want to hear it.
reveals a turning point in our relationship. I'm mad. I'm pissed off. Franklin, go fuck yourself.